welcome to the
HR Breakout Room.
We've waited so long to be able to do this. So fun fact is, when Oyinko and I first started the HR Breakout Room, this is what we had in mind.
Yep.
We imagined a safe space where the HR community would be able to come together and have conversations that would definitely be useful for us and for, employees and employers all over the world. So finally, we have our own podcast.
Yes. And please, where are we shooting it? Because they will kill us if we don't mention their name.
We are shooting at the
House Chronicles.
The House Chronicles. Mommy break. Yes, and it's a really lovely place out here in Lekki, and we totally recommend them. We're going to tag them as well. Ambience, nice people, good folks, very entertaining, and it's a pretty decent package if you dare ask me. So yes, please use them. So Oyinko, how have you been and where have you been? Tell us.
Oh, so I've been around the world. Just joking.
No, literally. Oyinko, I'm just looking at pictures that God. Is this how life is? You've been balling. My friend is a baller. Tell us, list your countries.
Okay, so I've actually been in Guyana. So I've been working in Guyana.
Not that one.
And when I say Guyana, people say Ghana. No, it's Guyana. Okay, I didn't go to Ghana.
Where is Guyana? Tell them.
It's in South America. It's the only English-speaking country there. It's also kind of Caribbean, so that they don't send me packing. They don't really know where they are, but I love them.
So tell us the other places you've been to, because this is the most traveled person I know. This economy did nothing on her. Tell us.
Give Jesus a wiper.
Yeah. share.
I think in the period since we've had our last videos, I probably traveled to Cancun.
Mm-hmm.
I've traveled to, where did I go again? Lisbon.
She posed there.
Mm-hmm. I went to
London.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I did.
Counting for you.
I went to where did
Barbados. Couple of times.
Is your Barbados just counting it? Even me, I didn't count it like
I'm
this.
using to count it. But honestly, you've been having a great time. I love to see it. You've been
been
living your best life this year. And what's interesting was at the beginning of the year, you said to me that travel was big on your list.
It was.
And you absolutely did it. So
yeah, I think
well done.
The two things that I wanted to focus on this year is, traveling more. And then, I'm still single. So at that point, you don't have that, my children's school fees is one I used to go and travel.
But not for long. Don't apply. Say no.
So, and then I was also very big on investing in myself this year. So this year I did attend the SHRM conference in LA. So I went to Las Vegas for the first time.
Who was the speaker?
We had Bill Clinton actually come as well. So it was an amazing session, good time to network. And then I also started a coaching course by Jay Shetty, right? So I was very intentional about investing myself this year. And so I've had a pretty amazing year. I think it's been my best year yet, which it's good to say.
I'm here.
And what have you been up to?
Totally different. Oyinko was moving this way. I started moving that way. All I've been doing, and family. How many bottles? Pampers. How many pampers?
It's a good conversation to have.
How many pap? So my husband and I welcomed our daughter, Salabake Ogunboye, the absolute love of our lives last year. She's our HR Breakout Room baby. That's her godmommy. So we welcomed her in October last year, and my life has just been, I've really been in mommy funk. I've only started coming out, to be honest, and now at the point where I'm ready to come back again and just do what I love to do. And, it begs a very interesting question. Remember in one of the sessions we had with Evie about women and just why we're at the back. At some point during this time, the last 1 year, she turns 1 in a few days. Happy birthday, baby girl, in advance. But at some point in the last 1 year, I've actually thought of, do I really like my career? Do I want to be a stay-home mom? I really struggled with mom guilt.
Yeah.
I had days where I was at work and I was really sad. I couldn't close after 3 p.m. when she turned. I was gracious enough to get home early for 9 months. And after that, I had to return back to normal closing time. So it was a bit of a funk, but I guess I'm coming out of it now that she's turning 1. I owe it to myself to come out and, do more for myself career-wise and come right back like I never left. So that's where I am.
What have you learned in the period, though? Like, what advice would you give to someone who's a new mom?
I'll say give yourself grace, Oyin.
So, yeah.
I say give yourself grace. I think, the work-life balance thing, we can't be everything at once.
Mm-hmm.
I could not really travel. I could not really do any trainings. I'm not a big training person. But you can easily training person. I like to train. I don't like to be trained. That's the problem. But I couldn't really I had a lot of goals. I couldn't really meet my own personal goals, quite honestly. I feel like 2024, God willing, is the year for me. But I just think I'm happy that I stayed in the space where I was, right? I was now a new mom. And I just stayed being a new mom. I couldn't add, I couldn't remove. The HR breakout room saw us not really be there.
Yes.
We couldn't have as many videos out. And it was my reality at the time. And I guess I just owned it.
Yeah, and I like what you say, give yourself grace, because that's what I've been saying a lot. And I'm learning to balance my life in that way. Because, you know, sometimes you have that energy to walk maybe till 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. And again, because I have a personal business and also like a 9 to 5, sometimes you have to work those long hours. You have two personal businesses, yes. But at the times where I can't do anything over the weekends, where I usually feel guilty, I say I'm allowing myself grace. Like, I can't be everything I want, and I just take it easy. And I think that has put me in a much better place, because I found out that last year I was having a bit of anxiety. And it's because of lots of things that I needed to do, not being able to do it. But this year was really, really about doing that, giving myself the grace to do it. Yeah.
I totally love that for you. And I think it's important that people know that there are seasons in life.
Yes.
And I like what season you are in. I love what season I am in. They're very different. But it's also being able to remember that seasons change.
It is.
And so enjoy the process while it lasts. I know in a few years from now, Oyin is going to be here watching me live my best tips. Life now. And then, you know, she's going to be giving tips and she's going to be counting Pampers and Enfamil and all that good stuff. And I'll be laughing somewhere because, you know, how the tables have turned. But the truth is, enjoy today, enjoy now. I think for me, that's the big thing. But look, guys, we are back and we're ready in 2024.
We're happy to be with you.
Yes, we are just ready to give you more and more and more. And this is going to be a thing. Talk to me. How do you feel about the podcast thingy?
It's exciting. I think it's good to be able to have conversations with other people. I think to have conversations around work-life integration, which, you know, is not really balanced. To have about our experiences recruiting. I think prior to HR Breakout Room, I never had a lot of recruiting exposure. So I got too many basbos and shock in the beginning of the people just coming out with Bonnie. I remember when we were having interviews, or people, or you'll be asking people questions, they were going north, you'll be asking them south. You know, it was really,
it was new for you. Yeah,
shocking.
Yeah.
So it's good to share those experiences with people. I know sometimes people ask, "Oh, can you mentor us, coach us?" And you can't reach as many people. So I feel with podcasts, you have a greater reach. So I'm very excited about this new phase for us.
Yeah, I'm excited about the conversations. But also the HR Breakout Room, we're streamlining our obviously our offerings.
Yes.
Recruitment is still going to be a big one for us. We're hoping to be more targeted, more focused. But we're also going to be rejecting requests that are not real.
Watch out for the podcast for more details.
So watch out for the podcast for more details. So when you're coming to us with recruitment hirings, please also get yourself together so that we can provide for you a sustainable resource that, you know, will work with you for a while. So that's one for us. But also we're going to be looking more into coaching. And we just did something. We did a giveaway.
Yeah.
Oyin, how many people are you coaching currently?
Oh, I'm actually coaching 4 people at the moment.
How's that experience been though?
It's amazing because you see, and it's good to hear the feedback. So it's amazing taking people through the journey, because I'm also still on my journey. And that's why I struggled a lot with mentoring when people come to me initially, because I feel like I'm constantly still checking that toolbox to get different tools. But coaching has allowed me really impact people. And I remember someone, you know, speaking to me yesterday, and she said, I think God allowed you in this season to be there for me, to, you know, really talk me through the journey. So it's amazing. Yeah. Like, I never thought that it'll be something that I'll be looking into. But it's been an amazing journey, trying to really show people the path. I'm not advising them like mentor would be, but I'm coaching them to equip them, you know, on their journey. And it's been amazing.
No, I think that's powerful. Something else that we're also big on in this season is our Learning and Development Academy. You will see more of us roll out more classes and more courses, but also we're available for strategy sessions, training sessions, not limited to customer service, excellence, and marketing. So we're opening up that door again in a full way. And that's my baby, right? I'm big on the academy. I'm big on learning and development. I just don't know why I don't like to get trained. I don't know. But I'm going to fix that because Oyin, I'm putting my feet in very murky waters, something that I've not done for a while, but I'm finally going to do the CPHR.
Yes.
I'm going to start, and I'm my accountability partner to make sure
I got you.
I don't flunk it, but yeah, I'm looking forward to just getting CPHR certified. I think it's important. I underplay certifications. I don't know what that is about, but I've always underplayed this. I think somewhere in my career, someone I respect told me it doesn't really matter, it's experience, and I took it verbatim, and I just underplay certifications. But the truth is, no.
Yes,
Get certified, get qualified. It's good to have the badges. They may not tell you anything new, but you will learn something new. So I'm putting my money where my mouth is, and I'm just going to get certified. So that's it.
Yes, I think it's good to catch up with you guys. We're hoping you watched the rest of the podcast that we put out. Give us feedback as well. What kind of topics do you want us to discuss? What do you want to hear more about us? Do you want us to share our personal journeys with you, things that we're going through? And yeah.
Thank you, everyone. And we don't know when you're going to watch it, but if we don't come back to you before the holidays, happy holidays.
Bye.
Bye.